On my take tonight, I'm going to address two key issues that ail us as a society, and I will go straight to the point without beating about the bush. My first issue touches on a part that we find it uncomfortable to address, but I will touch it. When a prominent person dies, the social media timeline is usually flooded by condolences messages from all and sundry. I'm not trying to make condolences message look bad, but I'm addressing the hypocrisy in it. When the late American professional basketball player Kobe Bean Bryant passed away on the 26th of January 2020, all social media platforms were flooded with condolence messages, and many people praised the late father of 4 girls. Similarly, when the second president and the long-serving president of the Republic of Kenya, Mzee Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, kicked the bucket on the 4th of February 2020, many people sent condolence messages praising him, while others were not afraid to mention how he was a dictator and a despot. As Africans, we hardly talk ill of the dead, but now some are daring to walk that path. Anyway, what is the big deal with highlighting what a person did while alive, both good and bad? My point of hypocrisy comes in here. When a person is alive, many people will not even bother to support them, promote them, or even check on them. If I am a musician, very few will support my music. Very few will buy tickets to any event that I'll be performing at. Yet when I die, I may receive over 1 million condolence messages, yet none of my song has over 1 million views on YouTube. Where were they when I was alive? Where were they when I needed them more? Why are they pretending to stand with my family when I'm dead and unfunctional? Please, if you won't be close to me or support me when I'm alive, don't bother to support me when I'm dead. I don't need that support. Enough of the crocodile tears. To the second issue, corruption. Corruption is the cancer that is slowly killing us and taking this great nation to the dogs. Don't mistake it to only mean the taxpayer money that is looted like there is no tomorrow. I'm also talking about how corrupted morally we are as a society as well. I don't buy the narrative that someone will be elected and then, while in office, it is when the person will start stealing public funds. There must be an origin somewhere. It is not something that just pops from nowhere. Allow me to use an example here. I am a parent and I have a child called Jojo. One day, I sent Jojo to buy something from the shop, and he refuses to go to the shop. I then promise to buy him a sweet and he agrees to go to the shop. What am I teaching Jojo? Jojo goes to school, and during the KCP examinations, I hear someone claiming to be selling the leaked papers for the examinations. I go and purchase those papers so that my son Jojo may pass his KCP examinations and join one of the prestigious national schools in the country. Isn't that what some of us parents do? Jojo then goes to high school, and I repeat that, this time with the help of the teachers, so that our school may emerge the best in the country. Lest we forget, have we ever asked ourselves why it was taking months before the KCP and KCSE results were released? That period was way long. Could that be the period where some school heads were dishing money to the Kenya National Examination Council officers so that the results will be adjusted to their favor? I'm just thinking out loud. Now, since Jojo has learned there is always an easier way out, he goes to the university and applies the same skill he has learned and graduates with first-class honors and lands a good job in the bank, or even better, in the government. Won't Jojo embezzle the funds there? And what will stop him from using the same easier way to be rich? Corruption is corruption. And let us not think that the more you steal or bribe, the more corrupt you are, or the less you steal or bribe, the less corrupt you are. Let us call a spade and not a big spoon. And by the way, aren't we the same ones who joke with our friends that if I were in that office, I would have stolen as well. When you have an opportunity to steal, steal well, since opportunities knock once at your door. Doesn't that statement sound familiar? Aren't we the same people who say that I'd rather employ my kinsman even if he or she is not qualified, rather than employing a qualified person from another tribe? Especially if there is enmity brought by politics. Then why should we complain when somebody else puts into action what is in our mind? For how long will we be hypocritical and have double standards? Is it true that sin becomes a sin when committed by someone else, but it ceases being a sin when committed by me? Karl Kraus once said, and I quote, "Corruption is worse than prostitution. The latter might endanger the morals of an individual, the former invariably endangers the moral of the entire country." End of quote. And that is my take tonight.